soul singer Al Green didn't just walk away from fame, he ran from it right after a boiling hot pot of grits changed his life. This is the story of the Belle Album, the 1977 album Al Green made when he was done being a soul superstar and halfway into becoming a full-time preacher, and why it might be the most honest thing he's ever put on to tape. Because when an artist stops chasing hits, you start hearing the truth. By the end of the 1970s, Al Green was untouchable. He wasn't just a singer, he was the sound of romantic soul and R&B. Let's Stay Together. I'm Still in Love with You. Tired of Being Alone. Call Me. Those songs didn't just play on the radio. They moved into your head and camped out. Weddings, breakups, slow dances. Al Green was everywhere. And he didn't just sound smooth. He sounded vulnerable, like he was letting you in on something private. But here's the thing, being that emotionally open all the time can mess with your real life. Behind the scenes, Al's world was chaotic. Fame, relationships, expectations, drugs, and pressure. He was giving the public romance while his own life was falling apart. And then came the incident with the grits. In October 1974, his girlfriend at the time, a married woman with 4 children named Mary Woodson, believed Al was cheating on her. She confronted him in his home, demanding that he marry her. He declined, saying he wasn't ready for marriage. She then went into the kitchen. He went into the bathroom, took a bath, and was standing at the sink brushing his teeth when she burst in with a full pot of boiling hot grits and poured them down his back. He suffered serious burns and ended up having to have skin grafts. And then she went into his bedroom and unalived herself with his pew-pew. That's not rock and roll drama. That's just trauma. Al survived physically, but something inside him broke open. He later said that God spoke to him. He left the world of secular music and became a pastor. He stopped touring. He basically vanished from the pop world. So by the time the Belle album came out in 1977, Al Green wasn't trying to be your boyfriend anymore. He was trying to survive. The problem is when an artist walks away from fame, fans will assume that they're just done. But Al wasn't done. He just didn't want to lie anymore. The music industry wanted another "Let's Stay Together." Al Green wanted peace. And those two things don't go together. So the Belle album is strange, quiet, and deeply personal. It doesn't beg for your attention. It just sits there and waits for you to listen. The title track, called Belle, sounds like a love song, but it's not flashy, not smooth in the old way. It's a gentle song, almost fragile, like he's singing to someone he's desperately afraid he's losing. And that's the tone of the whole record. Dream feels like a man asking himself if he's allowed to be happy. Chariots of Fire is soft, reflective, and sort of unsure. Loving You doesn't feel sexy at all. It feels careful. And then there's Georgia Boy, which might be the most naked thing he's ever recorded. It's not about romance at all. It's about identity, about where he came from, about trying to hold on to who you are when everything else is going up in smoke. There are no big hits on this album, no radio bait, just a man trying to tell his truth without screaming. And that's why it didn't sell like his previous albums. But it might also be why it's so memorable and still lasts to this day. Here's what makes the Belle album so important. This is Al Green refusing to pretend anymore. After the trauma, the burns, after the fame, he could have chased his old sound and made another huge hit record. Instead, he made a small and human sounding record. This album sounds like someone sitting alone in a room at night, talking quietly to God about love and himself. It's not flashy, it's not sexy, it's not begging, it's honest. And that takes more guts than a hit song. The Belle album is Al Green stepping off the stage and into his own life. It's the sound of someone trying to live after heartbreak, after trauma, and after his fame. And in a way, it might be the most romantic album he ever recorded. Not because it seduces you, but because it trusts you to listen. Not all great albums are loud. Some of them just kind of sit there and breathe. Al Green's soft-spoken, honest style went on to shape Prince, D'Angelo, Maxwell, and Erykah Badu, among others, singers that are called neo-soul nowadays. Even the Talking Heads had a big hit with his song Take Me to the River. So treat yourself to this album. Al Green was doing some serious soul searching, and it's heartbreaking and honest to listen to. You won't be disappointed. If you're familiar with this album, what are your favorite tracks? Let us know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please give me a like and maybe subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it's helping my channel to grow, and I appreciate it very much. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.